sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Olai is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, the goalkeeper's role has changed a lot since I played, Peter, and nowadays they're expected to be far more involved in the build-up play, almost playmakers. When it comes down to it, though, what you really want between the sticks is someone like this guy, someone you can rely on.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Turan. Seedorf. Out to the left it goes. And it's Seedorf. And it's De Jong. It's Seedorf. Has another go! He's done very well to get to that.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. France are looking to go forward now. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And this is Van Basten. Just the keeper to... Oh, shooting chance! Conte. Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in plenty of space here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. De Jong can so cleverly bypass the press. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good ball out wide. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Sneijder clearly looking the key component now.
It's Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Now this could be a great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, he's just misjudged that one. De Jong. Van Dijk. And it's Gullit. And the counter is on. Sneijder on a strong run down the right. Cross flung into... He gets big! Goal! The Netherlands! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And this is Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hullet, this is promising. Now it's Schneider, delivered in. And the keeper beats it away. And this is Hullet, real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So their fourth corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. France have the chance to go the other way. And Bronkhorst knocks it into space. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Now it's Cruyff, over to the left. And that should get the job done. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cantona. No way through there. Now it's Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
The Netherlands merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
The Netherlands leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Schneider looking to get on the end of this. Perez. That could spell trouble. Conte. And it's Tchouaméni. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that has put paid to that. De Jong. Nice looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba. Thuram. It's a good run down the right. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Dembele has it out wide and in space. In towards the back stick. Olai claims it without any fuss.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Van Basten. Van Bronckhorst. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Dembele? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thuram, nicely aimed pass. Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Now, what about this cross? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He won't be happy with that one. Clipped into space. No luck with that dink over the top.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The Netherlands have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Driving through the middle. Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Dembele chasing after it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's having a shot! It's in! France are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
14,
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
No way through.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for a runner. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mighty looking ball, that. De Jong. Tries to play it through. Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
So our quest to find the winner continues. The Netherlands pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rafael Varane is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Thuram. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. Ribéry. Great vision. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ribéry. Kante has created one goal already. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been... He rises! Dispatched clinically! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? And that's it for the first half of extra
Please be
time.
reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas
Both
shown
teams
in
have
this
run
map.
themselves
Thank you
into
very
the
much for
ground
your
out there.
cooperation.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. France finding their passes. Davids. Now Seedorf. Thuram. So what can they make of this? That's a good run he's making there. And here's Dembele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Showing great feet there. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
A probing pass. And he lines up a cross. De Jong clears it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. De Jong. Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.